Please enter your name. Marina. This is a work of fiction. The characters groups. It's so pixelated.
It just doesn't seem to add up, Professor.
I honestly thought you were pulling my leg.
What? I wouldn't dream of it.
Professor, I hope this letter finds you well. As for me, I am in quite a predicament.
A predicament.
You see, the London we know and love has been thrown into absolute chaos. To complicate matters, the calamity I speak of does not take place in your time. This may be difficult to believe, but I am writing to you from 10 years in the future. I know this is a lot to take in, but I'll explain it all soon. For now, I ask that you head to the clock shop on Midland Road in Baldwin.
Clock shop in Midland Road in Baldwin.
I look forward to seeing you again. Your student, Luke Triton.
Strange as it sounds, it seems that the author of this letter is none other than your future self, Luke.
From my future self? But how is that even possible?
I don't know, but it does raise the question, if this letter is indeed authentic, how did it get here?
By time-traveling postman? Just joking, of course. But on a more serious note, I think this mystery might be the oddest one we've ever encountered.
Indeed. And even in the future, you seem to need my help in solving it. Your constancy can be quite a comfort in these uncertain times, my boy.
Well, thank you, I suppose. But back to the main question. How do we know the letter is real?
Well, we haven't much to go on yet. But I can't help but think that this strange occurrence is connected to the terrible events of last week.
Strange letter. A letter from the future. Professor Layton has received a letter from the unlikeliest of places, the future. The author claims to be Luke, writing from 10 years in the future. But how is that possible?
It all started about a week ago.
Using a six-dimension alpha distributor, I was able to guide a concentrated stream of Hammer particles through a temporal vortex, more commonly known as a wormhole. This stream of particles allowed me to divine the terminal points of the vortex. Armed with this information, the next step was to artificially distort the flow of time and generate a massive magnetic field via a Sula coil. Once the magnetic field is firmly established, one has the ability to quite literally punch holes or hive gaps into the very fabric of space-time. After this crucial step, it is simply a matter of constructing an energy gate.
Quite the spread we have here, Inspector. Though, it does make me wonder what we did to deserve invitations to such a feast.
It's obvious, Barton. I'm an influential man in the world of law enforcement. It's only natural I'd be invited to an important event such as this.
I suppose that's possible.
Possible, you say?
Probable. Highly probable, sir.
Tap an area to investigate. This appears to be the entrance to the machine. This? Oh, the door. Wow, look at the size of that clock. I'm looking for coins. No coins yet? The food is certainly nothing to write home about. Sorry you feel that way, sir. I think it's quite chomp scrumptious myself. But this oversalted chop and pile of wilted greens has nothing on Amelie's cooking. If that's your feeling, sir, I'd be happy to relieve you of that, burden. Now, see here, Barton. If you don't return my chop to me at once, I'll have you driving a desk next week. It would be worth it. This rust is simply delectable.
Oh, this food is simply dreadful, Bill. Do get this over with quickly so we can leave.
Caroline?
Yes, dear.
Bill Hawks.
I have to say, I feel a bit out of place here, Professor.
That's quite understandable, Luke. I'm sure most people would feel the same way in the presence of the Prime Minister.
Hey, look! I think I see Inspector Chelmy over there. So, Professor, what do you think about this whole event? Do you believe that someone has really built a working time machine?
I'm not entirely sure. Still, if it proves to be true, can you imagine the stir it will cause in the scientific community?
Well, I, for one, am very excited. Though you don't sound entirely convinced, Professor.
Anything's possible, Luke. But I won't be convinced until I've seen the contraption work for myself. And I must confess, something about this entire presentation seems a bit off.
Why do you say that? Ah, of course. That must be your famous intuition talking, huh?
That's one way of putting it. But enough speculation. Look over there, Luke.
That guard? What about him?
He seems to be looking for a man who snuck into the event uninvited.
Oh, so we have an intruder in our midst.
Okay. Oh dear, this is not going to go over well. You look troubled, sir. Might we be of any assistance? Oh yes, please. You see, I've just received a report of some untoward behavior. Party Crasher. This puzzle is worth 10 picarets. Okay, there's an uninvited guest at the event, but the guard has received a few clues as to its whereabouts. His table is next to one with a red flower. His tablecloth is a different color than any next to it, and his table isn't decorated with a yellow flower. Next to means tables connected by dotted lines. Take the guard to the intruder's table. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go for it.
Here's my answer.
No!
I don't know what to say.
Take another look at the clues the guard gave you. The answer is probably simpler than you think. I want to restart the game already. His table is next to one with a red flower. Clear. Could be this. Oops. It's literally the first puzzle. No, it's okay. I'll live with my mistakes. It's next to a red flower, so it's just not it's not this one. His tablecloth is a different color than any next to it. Oh yeah, it's not this one. It's not this one. Oh! It's this one. Because it doesn't say it doesn't have to be a red flower.
Here's my answer.
Ah.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Good work, you found the party crasher. Now it's time to let the guard do his job. Splendid work, my boy. Party crasher is not in your puzzle index. Picarats. Picarats are points that indicate a puzzle's difficulty. The more picarats a puzzle is worth, the tougher it is. When you submit an incorrect answer for a puzzle, the number of picarats you can earn from that puzzle decreases, so think carefully before answering. Once you've beaten the game and saved, go to the bonuses section and load your game file. From there you can enter the top secret area where a number of fun extras are waiting for you. The more picarats you earn, the more content you unlock. Thanks so much for your help. That fellow's mooching days are over. Did you see that, Professor? I just aided in the apprehension of a suspect. Oh look, the presentation is about to begin. Let's get back to our seats. Who are you?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for taking part in an event that will undoubtedly go down in scientific history. And here to demonstrate mankind's first time machine is its creator, Dr. Alan Stangan.
Thank you, my esteemed colleagues.
He looks like Johnny Depp.
After years of research in the field of time travel, I'm pleased to share the fruits of my labor. In just a few short moments, I will be moving on to our scheduled demonstration.
I think he kind of sounds like him too.
But first, I'm delighted to announce that Prime Minister Bill Hawks is in attendance today. As such, I have reserved a very special seat for our very special guest. Please, join me on stage, Prime Minister. No need to be shy.
Is this thing real?
What do you mean?
I mean, is this contraption a genuine working time machine?
Why don't you have a seat? See for yourself.
Before we start, would you honor us with a few words, Prime Minister?
Good afternoon, everyone. Today is a monumental day, not only for our great nation, but for the entire human race. Since the beginning of time, we humans have strived to transcend our natural limits. We have conquered the skies and the seas, and we have even traveled to outer space. But the one frontier that has always eluded us is time.
He has a rhythm to his speech. It's da 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 da.
Indeed, traveling through time is a dream many thought was out of reach for humanity. Until now. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you will join me in ushering in a new era for mankind.
Thank you for those words, Prime Minister. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Please take it away, Dr. Stangan.
Stun gun.
I have just one more request before we start. I'd very much appreciate the Prime Minister's assistance in this demonstration. What do you say, Mr. Hawks?
What?
I assure you, there's no cause for concern.
But I was under the impression that I would merely be observing the proceedings.
Ah, well, do forgive my presumption. It was never my wish to make you uncomfortable. I realize it's been some time since you traded in the hard sciences for the softer variety.
What does that mean?
Please, feel free to return to your seat, Prime Minister.
Wait. What I mean to say is, of course I can assist you.
Bill, have you lost your mind?
Ah, that's the courage we've come to expect from our fearless leader. You have my thanks. And now, without further ado, I give you my time machine. Mr. Hawks, would you mind just stepping inside?
What? That looks suspicious.
Huh?
What the dickens?
Something's gone very wrong.
Where is he? Someone find Bill!
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain calm and refrain from panicking.
This is chaos. The Prime Minister and Dr. Stungun had vanished.
My word.
So you think that what happened last week is somehow connected to this letter? Wait, maybe if the time machine was real, this letter is real too.
I don't know about that, but these two elements aren't the only puzzling issues. Tell me, Luke, have you heard about the recent disappearances occurring here in London?
Oh yes, I read about it in the paper. Some of London's greatest scientists have been mysteriously vanishing.
Yes, and I can't shake the feeling that those disappearances are linked to this whole affair. In any case, it seems our best course of action is to head to the location mentioned in the letter.
Good idea.
Prime Minister Bill Hawks mysteriously disappeared during the time machine demonstration. No trace of him was found, so where could he possibly be now?
Following the clue in the letter, the professor and I set on. What awaited us was one of the biggest mysteries we've ever encountered.
Well, to my dear friend Marina.
Somehow, a single letter had made its way back through time. And the sender, strange as it sounds, was me. The future me, that is.
Oh my god, how do they know my name?
Little did we know that this letter would draw us into the strangest of situations.
The clock shop on Midland Road. Well, here we are. The clock shop the letter mentioned should be around here somewhere, but where? This seems an ideal time to consult the map that accompanied the letter. Here, look. See if you can't find the shop's location by yourself. Say no more, Professor. Okay, below is the map to the clock shop that accompanied the letter from future Luke. Using the times on the side of the map as clues, find the shop. Draw a circle around the letter of the correct building and then tap submit. So 12, I'm assuming, is straight. 3 o'clock. 12 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 6 o'clock. This one.
This one's as good as solved.
Yay!
Phew, that's a relief.
The answer is H. The times indicate the direction you should follow at each intersection and the order in which to take them. For each time listed, the hour hand on an analog clock points in the direction you should go at each intersection. Easy peasy. Great, finding that shop should be a snap now. Let's go, Professor. Okay. Florence. Well, hello there, bright eyes. I can tell from the looks on your faces that you're hankering to hear something useful. Alright, here's my pearl of wisdom. Go and tap that car parked right over there. Oh. Oh! Oh no, it just fell apart. Never mind that. Did you see the coin that just popped out? That's a hint coin, and it's yours to keep. If you ever find yourself stuck on the puzzle, you can spend one of these lovely coins to get a hint. Just a reminder that there's a limit to the number of hint coins you can find. If you use them willy-nilly, you may find yourself in a pinch later. Hint coins are tucked away all over the place, so tap anything that looks fishy. You might find a coin. Well, that's the end of my speech. Good luck with whatever it is you're doing out there. Ta-ta. Okay. Chimney. Oh. Nice. They usually like to hide their coins in like signs, chimneys, windows. Okay, you have a puzzle. But what about the car? My, you have quite a mess of things, haven't you? Now, why did you go do a thing like that, boy? You were the one who told me to tap it. Oh, did I now? I certainly don't recall doing anything of the sort. Okay. Well put, Professor. Thank you, Luke. I imagine we'll make good use of the trunk during our investigation. Oh. None of the businesses around here seem to be open. Yes, many of them look like they open in the evening. You're looking for a clock shop, you say? Nah, I can't say I know of one around here. Alright, well, thanks just the same. Oh, wait, just a moment. Thinking on it again, I might have passed a clock shop just the other day. Terrific! Do you remember where you saw it? That I'm not sure of. I have trouble remembering stuff like this when I have other things on my mind. Help me with this puzzle I've had on my brain, and I might be able to recall where I saw that shop. You're in luck, sir. I happen to be a bit of a whiz when it comes to puzzles. Bus scheduling. It takes you 1 hour to get to the office by bus. Your work takes 2 hours to complete, after which you catch the bus back home. Based on the departure times listed below, which is buses A, B, C, D, or E, should you take to work in order to... Which bus should you take to work in order to minimize the wait for a ride home? Note, the departure times for the buses home are listed to the right. These are departures, these are buses home. It takes 1 hour to get there, and then 2 hours to complete, so 3 hours. So if we go at 4, we finish at 7 a.m. That is a 3.5 hour wait home. If we go at 9, we come home at 12. That's like a 5 hour wait. It's not that. 2:30 p.m. That's 5:30. 5:30 we finish. So we had to take the 8 p.m. That's 2.5 hours. 6 p.m. 9 p.m. we finish. That's a 3 hour wait home. It's not this. 3 p.m. This is a 2 hour wait. Because we finish at 3. So it's E. Okay, E.
How about this?
Hey! You couldn't solve this on your
No
own?
puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Rightio. Hey, nice going, kid. Thanks. So, about that clock shop? Right, the clock shop. It's somewhere on this road, I think. Well, gotta scoot. Later. Wait. Aw, he ran off. Something tells me he was more interested in getting us to solve his riddle than in helping. Not to worry, though. I'm sure we can find the clock shop on our own. It's probably just a bit farther down this path. Okay. Oh my god, you're from the Curious Village. Okay. Can't say I've never seen you two whippersnappers before. Are you sure about that? I feel like we've met before. Oh, no. You must be thinking of someone else. But enough about that. I've got some juicy information you two might want to hear. Oh, if you were going to tell us about hint coins, there's no need to continue. The nice woman back there already gave us a full explanation. What? But explaining hint coins is just about the only time we ever get to chat. How could you let someone else give my speech? So I guess what you're saying is that we have met before. Cough. I'm suddenly not feeling too hot. I better head home. Be seeing you fellas around. Oh. Where do you suppose these stairs go, Professor? I'd say they probably lead to a more residential area. Say, Luke, all this talk of stairs has reminded me of a puzzle. Care to hear it? Would I ever? Moving day. Oops, okay. 2 men are moving boxes from the 1st floor to the 3rd. The larger man can carry 2 boxes at a time and it takes him 1 minute to get to the 3rd floor. Okay. The smaller man can carry only 1 box at a time, but it takes him just 30 seconds to make it to the 3rd floor. For both men, the return trip to the 1st floor is the same as the trip up. If there were 7 boxes total, how many minutes would it take the men to get all the boxes to the 3rd floor? Okay. 1 minute. He can carry 2 in 1 minute, and another 2 minutes. So it takes 2 minutes to carry 2 boxes. For him, it takes 1 minute to carry 1 box. 2 minute, 2 boxes. That's 4 total. 4 minute, 4 boxes. 3 minute, 3 boxes total. So it takes 6 minutes? Hmm? Yeah. Yeah, 6 minutes?
How about this?
Ah, what the heck?
Let me think this through again.
Rather than just working the puzzle out in your head, try making notes on the picture using the memo function. But I did. Oh, we don't have to count how long it takes for them to get down. Okay. And then plus 1 minute, 3 minutes. Oh.
Here's my answer.
Ah, there we go.
I knew it!
It would take 3 minutes to get all the boxes to the top floor. This puzzle gets a lot easier if you draw a diagram. Exemplary thinking, Luke. Now let's get back to work. Hint coin. Oh, puzzle. This must be the place, Professor. Ah, finally. I'll get to the door. Huh? What seems to be the matter, Luke? The door's locked. Now how are we supposed to get in? Let me have a look. Ah, of course. It seems we need to solve a puzzle on this door to gain entrance. The puzzle is worth 20. Tap the object you wish to submit as your answer. You've arrived at the clock shop, but there doesn't seem to be a way to open the door. While you're looking for the doorknob, a voice from inside calls out. Press the panel with the timepiece. What panel do you press? Remember, you can only press one. Press the panel with the timepiece. What is a timepiece? That's a sand clock. I think that is it. Timepiece.
Here's my answer.
Ah!
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Exactly. If you look closely, you'll see an hourglass in the correct panel. Now look, the door's opening. That did the trick.
over there.
What's this?
Oh, gracious customers. Welcome back. Oh, gracious customers. We haven't had any of those in ages. Welcome. Good day to see you, ma'am. You'll have to excuse us, but we're not actually here to shop. You see, I received a letter the other day pointing me here. Tee-hee-hoo. Tee-hee-hoo. A letter, you say? Let me have a look at it, dearie. Yes, there's no mistake here. Whoever sent you this wanted you to visit our little shop. So you don't know the person who sent out this letter? Unfortunately, I can't say I do. But I know who you are, Professor Layton. Oh, really? And how do you know the professor? Was eating dinner? What you eat? Tee-hee-hoo. Well, it's hard not to know a man who's in the paper so often. And I do so love my morning paper. I read it front to back every day. So of course I know the professor. Heh, did you hear that, Professor? Further proof that you're famous throughout all of London. Even all the way out here. Hey now, what do you mean all the way out here? Just because we don't fancy living in sardine tin flats doesn't mean we're not centrally located. Still, it is quite a surprise to see the famous Professor Layton in the flesh. I'm going to need some proof before I believe you're not just some celebrity impersonator. Needling needles. It's so dark in the shop that I'm having trouble seeing these tiny needles and thread. Can you help me out of this jam, dearie? There are 2 threads, A and B. How many needles' eyes does thread A pass through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It better be 9.
That should do the trick.
It's not 9!
I was sure my logic
Take a closer
was
look at the
sound.
puzzle. Thread A, right? Does thread A pass through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I miscounted. So it's 10.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Ah.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
You got it. I should double check my work. Well, I for one am thoroughly convinced you certainly do live up to your reputation. Of course he does. Yes, well, about the letter. I can't say I've seen it before, but my husband might know something about it. He's out right now, but he should be back any minute. Why not look around the shop while you wait? Okay. Give me your coins. Oh, a puzzle. Wow, can you believe this clock? It certainly is impressive. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear to work. Well, there's no shortage of ways to tell the time is here. Oh, you just reminded me of a splendid puzzle, Luke. What's the time? This analog clock fell off the wall and hit the floor so hard that all of the numbers popped off. What a mess. The clock also stopped working when it hit the ground, but even without the numbers, you can still tell exactly what time it fell. What time is the clock showing? Don't worry about AM and PM. Six? Because any other time that the needles are like straight, is it the only time when they're straight is 6? I'm gonna go with 6.
How about this?
Yeah.
Phew, that's a relief.
Handy. Once you notice exactly where the hour hand is pointing, the rest is pretty easy. You know, I've never seen a clock so big up close. It's a real shame it seems to be broken. Oh, it's broken. Give me your coins. Yes. Yes! My husband will be back soon, so just have a look around the shop while you wait. Ooh. Oh. I've never seen such a wide variety of clocks in one place. Yes, and they're all extremely well made. Whoever built them must be tremendously talented. Really? How can you tell that just by looking at them? Ho ho ho. One gains an eye for these things with age, my boy. You know, I have a superb puzzle about clocks that seems particularly apropos. Care to try it? You bet I would, Professor. The odd clock. Here is a numberless clock that some prankster has rotated an unknown amount. The clock is still running normally though, and each colored circle on its face represents an hour. Okay? Even without the numbers, you can still tell what time it is. Write down the exact hour. It doesn't matter whether it's AM or PM, but your answer should be in the form of XX o'clock. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's something o'clock? Then the only time the two needles are together is 12. Eh?
This one's as good as solved.
Okay.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Yes, the clock is 12 o'clock. The only time the hour and minute hands would overlap is 12 o'clock. Though it's impossible to tell if it's noon or midnight. Genius! Big brain. 5 head. The odd clock. Spot on, Luke. Good work. I'm clicking too much. Doesn't this exit? We've been here for quite some time now. I wish the owner's husband would hurry back. Oh. Oh, I think I just heard the door. Someone's here. That must be my husband. Wait, their names are Spring and Cog? Wait till you see the little gem I picked up today, love. Oh my, customers. Welcome back, dear. This here is Professor Layton. He tells me he has some business with the shop. Layton? You're Professor Layton? My apologies, I wasn't expecting you so soon. No apologies necessary, my good man. Oh, and allow me to introduce my apprentice. I'm the professor's apprentice, Luke. Nice to meet you, sir. Luke, you say? What I mean to say is, those are some fine manners. Nice to meet you too, lad. The name's Cog. Tell me, Cog, you seemed a bit flustered by our arrival. We certainly don't mean to impose. Oh, no, it's no imposition at all. It's just that I had instructions to show you our biggest clock in action upon your arrival. It certainly is quite a beauty. Pity it's not working. Yes, I'd planned to give her a tune-up before you stopped by so you could see her in all her glory. Now that I'm getting on in age, I have trouble remembering to keep the old gal in good repair. To be honest, I can't recall where this last gear goes, and without it, I can't start up the clock for you. Ah, well, it certainly makes sense why our arrival might have taken you off guard. Tell me, the papers say you're a learned man. Surely you can figure out where this gear goes, yes? Me? Well, I'd like to help, but I'm not a mechanical engineer, you see. Oh, at least give it a try. Don't you want to see our biggest clock in its full working splendor? I certainly do. Very well, I'll give it a shot. Cogged down. Your task is to make the top and bottom cogs turn clockwise, as shown by the red arrows on the diagram. In order to do this, which extra cog should be inserted, A, B, or C? Tap the letter... okay. This way, this way. If this needs to turn this way, this needs to turn this way. This way. This way. That works. Yeah, B.
That should do the trick.
Yay!
Just as I suspected.
Yes. However, if there's an even number of cogs, they will move in opposite directions. I see. That did the trick. You stay right here. I'll go start her up. Here goes. Oh my.
Are you all right, Luke?
Yes, but that was quite a shake.
Huh? What is going on here?
And just where in the world are we?
Wow.